So check this out. This is the official webpage for an NBA game that isn't going to be played for years. But here's the thing, it's not an empty page. Not at all. It's like a ghost in the machine. And by taking it apart piece by piece, we're going to uncover a really fascinating story about how your digital world is actually built. It's a weird question, right? I mean, a webpage for something years away should just be, empty space. But as we're about to see, this page is already jam-packed. It's a digital blueprint that tells us everything, except for the one thing we actually came to find out, the final score. And there it is, a classic LA rivalry slated for February 2026. This page is live on NBA.com right now. It's just sitting there, a permanent placeholder waiting for the future to catch up. But what is it doing in the meantime? Well, turns out it's doing a whole lot. To really get what's going on here, we have to see this page for what it is. This is not a blank slate. It's a very deliberately designed structure, an architecture built to shape your experience way before the first whistle ever blows. I mean, this analogy is just perfect. Think about it. When you walk into an empty stadium, everything is already set up, right? The signs for food, for the merch shop, for your seat, they're all there. This webpage works the exact same way. It's an entire infrastructure just waiting for an event to happen. Okay, so let's treat this thing like an architectural blueprint and see what it's actually designed to get us to do. If we start grouping the dozens of links on this page into a few key categories, a story starts to take shape. And the first part of that story is all about the narrative. Just look at this. Before a single point has even been scored, the NBA is pulling you into a much bigger story. It's not just about this one game. It's about league-wide drama, player trades, and even the history of the sport with NBA pioneers. They are building an entire universe of content to keep you hooked, whether the game is happening or not. Next up, the blueprint shows you exactly how to consume all that content. And this isn't just some list, it's a whole multi-platform media strategy laid out in the open. It doesn't matter if you have cable with NBA TV or you're a streamer with League Pass, they have a path ready and waiting for you. Now, for the real basketball nerds out there, and you know who you are, the site opens up this massive library of data. Player stats, team stats, all these advanced metrics like the dunk score. This is brilliant because it shows how they cater to every single level of fan, from the casual viewer to the hardcore analyst who wants to build their own lineup tools. And of course, you can't have a modern digital experience without getting you to interact. The site is full of games, trivia, fantasy sports, but these aren't just for fun. They are engagement engines. They're designed to make you spend more and more time inside their digital stadium. But all this engagement, it isn't just for kicks. While we've been exploring the stories and the data, this blueprint has been quietly guiding us toward its most important function, turning our attention into cash. The most obvious one, of course, is getting you to the actual game. And notice, it's not just one link for tickets. There are multiple pathways, including these premium NBA experiences. They are making it as easy as humanly possible to buy a ticket from every conceivable angle. But hey, why stop at just the ticket? The very next step is to get you wearing the gear. The NBA store is broken down into every category you can imagine, letting you turn your fan identity into a wearable, purchasable brand. It's literally about making you a walking advertisement for their product. And for the most dedicated fans, the ones with some deep pockets, there are even more exclusive options. Game-worn jerseys, official photos, auctions. This is about transforming fandom from a passion into a collection, creating high-value assets out of moments in sports history. And in today's sports world, this one is just massive. The page is deeply integrated with betting and fantasy sports partners. This adds a whole other layer of financial investment, turning every single play of a future game into a potential win or loss for you, the fan at home. So when you add it all up, on this single page for a game that doesn't even exist yet, we found over 15 direct links asking you to spend your money. 15 different doors into the NBA's marketplace. That number is not an accident, it's a strategy. All of this brings us right back to the name of the page itself, a box score page. A box score is the official, data-driven record of what happened in a game. It's the summary, the result, the historical fact. And that leads us to the final and, I think, most crucial point. After deconstructing this entire digital stadium, we can finally see its true purpose. And trust me, it's about so much more than just a final score. And there it is, the central irony. The entire page is named for the one piece of information it absolutely cannot provide, because the game hasn't been played. Everything else is there, the stories, the stats, the stores, but the box score itself is a ghost. So what does that tell us? Well, the box score, the game itself, is the sun. It's the big, bright center of everything. But this webpage isn't just about the sun. It's about the entire solar system the NBA has built to orbit around it, a huge ecosystem of content, data, and commerce. And this is the key. This is the big takeaway. The game's result isn't the only thing the NBA is selling. The game is the powerful magnet that pulls you into their universe. And once you're in, that pre-built digital stadium is designed to guide you on a very specific journey through everything else they have to offer. The architecture we've uncovered here today isn't unique to the NBA. It's the blueprint for so much of our digital world. So the next time you open an app or visit a website, try to look past the surface. Ask yourself, what journey has this space been designed to take me on? And more importantly, where does that journey ultimately lead?